In English, are the ends of words important to you?
Oh, of course that's not important to me.
Because the problem is, in the movie Wicked Part 1, Elphaba and other students use the wrong endings as a joke.
I see you enjoy wordplay.
So, if they weren't punny to you, now you'll see not only why these 6 words that Elphaba and other shiz students say are funny, you'll also know how to pronounce these 8 endings correctly so you sound better. And if speaking clearly and confidently is important to you, then subscribe to my channel to learn a whole lot more and how to master an American accent.
So good.
We'll start with my favorite. It starts with the letter P. I probably say it every day.
Pronouncification. Maybe the pronouncification of your precious name is not the sole focus of Dr. Dillerman's life. Pronouncification.
Well, not like that, obviously. Not with the iffy and cation. My guess is it's a mix of classification and pronunciation to be funny. Otherwise, in standard English, it's considered a mispronouncification?
Mispronunciation.
Yeah, it's a fair mistake. The shun ending creates a noun that is the result of that verb. Pronounce, pronunciation. So, the pronunciation is the result of pronouncing. And cation can be the end of the noun for when the verb ends in C-A-T-E. Educate, education. And C-A-T-I-O-N is pronounced cation. Like you're saying the name of the letter K, the whole name with the A part. K, K. Then shh, as in be silent.
Keep quiet.
Then and n, cation. So, any real words in English that end in C-A-T-I-O-N, you can be sure to pronounce them correctly.
Application. This is about my application to your sorcery seminar.
Speaking of to pronouncify, which is not a real word, the IFY endings on words in English means there's a transformation. Like if I take the word beauty, which is a noun,
You're beautiful.
and if I add IFY, which sounds exactly if I were saying if I, then it becomes a verb. And it's perfectly acceptable to say beautify, meaning to transform something to have beauty, and to put it in the past or as an adjective as beautified. Totally fine. But we can't do the same with the word disgusting in standard English.
What's the reason?
Because it's an adjective, not a noun, like beauty. So I can't add "-ify" onto disgusting, like they do in Aussie in English.
Disgustikified, or Govinda forced to reside with someone so disgustikified, disgustikified.
You can't just throw the ending "-ify" or the past "-ified" in this case and say it's a new word. And if debating whether words are real or not sounds like fun to you, join me and find other international word nerds in my Master an American Accent community for free. Get the link down below in the description.
Very kind of you.
Our next word isn't quite real. It's real-ish. If I took the noun ceremony and made it an adjective with ol, it would be ceremonial, which is pronounced ol at the end. I could also add ous at the end to make an adjective, ceremonious, which is pronounced us. And if I want to take that adjective and turn it into an adverb, I could by adding ly. And then we'd end up with ceremoniously. Or we could say ceremonially. Either way, but don't forget to keep that y nice and long by smiling. E. So far, so good. All these are real words. But do you know what's not a real word, even if it sounds close?
His Royal Osness, the wonderful Wizard of Oz, summons you most ceremoniously to his personal palace in the Emerald City. Ceremoniously.
ISH. Those 3 little letters make it not quite like a ceremony.
Ish.
And if you feel like how you speak is ish, then come to my monthly American Accent Masterclass and take it from ish to ace. They're free and you don't even have to turn on your camera. Get invited with the link below. Pop quiz. To show up to an event, what do you need? Bravery, braverism, or braveness? You could show bravery or braveness. Those are real words. But braverism isn't, sorry.
Such braverism.
Yeah, you can't just put ISM at the end of any old adjective, because when you do, it makes a noun that's a doctrine, or a set of beliefs, or at least a movement, like feminism. And bravery isn't a movement, so Braverism doesn't work. But when you do pronounce this ISM ending, be careful of two things. Use the short I, so it sounds like I, your lips are relaxed. Not E, but I. And that letter S should be voiced. So put your hand on your throat and check if it will sound like the letter Z instead. Zzz. Like a mosquito. It's like you're saying the verb to be in the third person singular. He, she, it is. ISM should sound like ism. And of course, that final sound is Which ones are better? Comparatives or superlatives? Comparatives are better, but superlatives are best. And if you got that little joke, you should be proud. And if you're the most proud, you're the proudest. You could even announce it proudly. All real words so far. But what you can't be is the proudliest, even if you go to Shiz University. You can take an adjective and make it an adverb by adding ly.
That makes me so happy.
Happy? Happily. But you can't take an adverb and make it an adjective with er or est. You can't say happilier or happilierist.
I don't follow.
Instead, you have to say more happily, for example.
I knew you'd understand.
And before we talk about the last nonsense word that Elphaba and some other students use in Wicked Part 1, here's a challenge. I'd like you to make up a nonsense word by mismatching the endings like they did in Wicked and put it in the comments. The last word rhymes with the name of an infamous shiz professor. Morrible rhymes with horrible. And what's a 10-letter word that starts with HORR that also means horrible?
I don't know. I've never known.
Horrendous. Smash them together and you get
Horrendible. Someone wrote those horrendible words. Horrendible.
the endings IBLE and ABLE can be pronounced ibble or ubble. And the slight difference is in your tongue position. Your tongue should be forward for I and in the middle for But don't change your jaw height or your lips. I, 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 I.
It's so good.
And there are over 20 vowels that you should know if you want to speak really accurately. And sometimes there are combinations, so you have to get 2 of them just right.
Precisely.
But if I had to choose a place to start, I'd perfect the difference between the E and I sounds with this video. I'm Accent Coach Bianca, and I'm on a mission to help people understand accents better. See you in the next video.